Hello and welcome, friends, back to my channel. I am Ryan, your favorite heretic. This is where I walk you through my journey out of a high control religion, and I also discuss with you all the things that I have learned now that I've been able to deconstruct. Well, as many of you know, I am a former Jehovah's Witness, and this past week it has been ablaze with new revelations. That is right, new light from the organization. They had their annual meeting, and I want to discuss with you some things that I noticed in watching the annual meeting. Specifically, this video, I'm going to address the Caleb and Sophia cartoon. Now, the obvious targets of these cartoons are children, and they are inundating them with images, ideas, rhetoric, ideologies, all surrounding behavior and the thought control, emotional control, manipulation in order to get them to behave in a certain manner. They're normalizing this kind of exclusive behavior. And you'll notice that in the cartoon, there's always this separation, this idea of us against them. Caleb and Sophia are always put in a perpetual victim situation where, you know, this outside force, which are obviously worldly people, worldly ideas, celebrations, or whatnot, that they must be separate from in order to prove that they are just like Jesus, the image of perfection. That is what they are supposed to want to attain. So we have little children being indoctrinated to believe this is normal social behavior. You are precious to Jehovah, Caleb and Sophia, cartoon from the Jehovah's Witness organization. I will pause it when I have commentary. Here we go.
Good morning, students.
This is your principal, Rodriguez, and I'm very happy to announce that soon we're going to have our annual holiday party. Isn't that exciting? So get ready for games, treats, and more. It's gonna be great.
Yay! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Okay, everybody, settle down. We'll see you all tomorrow.
So did you happen to notice the look that Zoe gave to Sophia when the principal was announcing the holiday party?
So get ready for games, treats, and more.
She had like guilt, she had sadness for her friend because of the indoctrination she's been picking up from being a friend to Sophia.
See you there, Sophia. Oh, wait. You can't go.
Well, that's all for today. Oh, okay. That's right, thank you. Before I go, we'd like to announce the award for Student of the Month, which goes to...
Caleb, way to go!
Congratulations.
Wow, look at Caleb. That's my little brother. With Jehovah's help, he tries to be good in school. I like learning about Jehovah. Are you ready to study? Oh, I'll get my book. I'll meet you outside.
Okay, well, why didn't Jehovah help me with my studying? He could have gave me a couple A's. Sheesh.
Okay. Hey, Zoe. Oh, hey. What you doing? I'm just about to meet Sophia. Why do you hang out with her?
I'm sure you all have noticed that they put makeup on this girl in particular. And I think it's because she's supposed to be the like iconic bad girl, mean girl. She's got the lollipop. She's wearing the makeup. She's a little more hip. Good job with the cliche bad girl. They've done it well. Not.
She's so different.
So.
Weird. She never does anything fun. I
mean, you're different, Zoe. But in a cool way.
What's that supposed to mean? Just saying. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. But it's interesting.
You should hang out with us, not that loser.
Angela, please see me immediately.
See you later, Zoe. Does it bother you that others think you're different? What do you mean?
Like she doesn't know. What do you mean? I'm different? And also the way that she casually just was unbothered when the girl Angela was like, oh, we'll see you later, Sophia. Oh, that's right. You can't go. And she was just like,
See you there, Sophia. Oh, wait. You can't go.
no big deal. I'm unbothered, when we know that she does get bothered by having to be excluded from things.
So, Sophia, what do you think Jehovah is teaching you about friendship?
That I have to choose my friends carefully.
And how can you know if someone should be your friend?
If they help me be Jehovah's friend. I am not gonna join the club.
That's my girl.
We are so proud of you, Sophia.
And Jehovah is proud of you too.
By
Now,
having to be excluded from things, being separate but apart, not apart, because that makes sense to a child, how to be in the world but separate. Continuing.
Some of the other kids say things like, it's weird you can't celebrate holidays. And
Because
that
it
you
is.
can't have fun.
Because it is.
What? Who says we can't have fun?
Oh, oh, he did a funny. Oh, Caleb, you little goof. Did you see those skills?
Of course we...
Okay, just at what point do you think Sophia is going to tell her new friend, Zoe, that she will not be able to participate in sports? She's clearly good at soccer. That will be a dream of the past if she wanted to be able to compete. Maybe she wants to play basketball. Maybe she wants to play track and field. Maybe she wants to play chess. She's doing extracurricular activities that would be spending time with other worldly or bad association. When are they going to let her know that, hey, at some point, you won't be able to do that any longer if you want to be like Jesus? You want to follow his example.
We can have fun.
Of course
It
we
can be
have
hard
fun.
sometimes, but it's good to be different.
It doesn't have
Like
to be that
Jesus.
hard.
Like Jesus?
Yeah, that's right. We learn a lot about him at family worship.
in the Bible, Jesus said his followers would be no part of the world. What do you think it means to be no part of the world?
Again, be like Jesus. Hey, that's great. Be like a nice, educated rabbi. Sure. I see nothing wrong with that. But a child having to achieve to perfection, because that's really what they are trying to make these children feel, as though they have to behave like. They need to strive to be perfect in order not to make their father, Jehovah, sad. The father just asks, what do you think it means to be no part of the world? And you're going to see that this is a very confusing statement for a child. It's confusing for me as an adult because it doesn't make any kind of sense.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
So that's what a child thinks to be no part of this world. That's how they achieve it. Because it does not compute to have to try to live, exist in this world, witness to these people, yet you can't be friends with them unless they want to be friends with Jehovah. Do you see how that can be very confusing for someone? Especially a child.
That's a good guess. But
Is it
we
a
don't
good
have to
guess?
leave the planet. He said that he did not want to take his followers out of the world, but
That they should be no part of the world.
That's right, honey.
what else did Jesus say? They are no part of the world, just as I am no part of the world. How was Jesus no part of the world?
Let's see. Jesus was different from everyone else, and so were his friends.
So that's how you're no part of the world. You just be different. Just do the opposite. If someone is doing A, you do Z. How is that any kind of logic for how to be living in this world but no part of the world? Okay, unattainable, very unattainable.
He showed others how to be different in what they did,
Ooh, that's
what they
different.
said, and even how they thought.
It's nice.
Really?
It's different.
How?
People aren't always nice to others they think are different.
Really?
But Jesus wanted to help everyone, and that made some people very angry. They wanted Jesus to be more like them.
But he didn't worry about what they thought, because who did Jesus want to be like?
Jehovah.
That's right. Jehovah said that those who obeyed his voice were special to him. So, when you love and obey Jehovah, and you are no part of the world like Jesus,
That makes you special to him.
So, by being kind to people and being different, that's how you can be no part of the world. So, it seems to me as though their behavior isn't like Jesus because they aren't very kind to people who don't believe like them. They don't even want to associate with them. I don't get it. Are you getting it?
I don't know if I could ever be like you.
Because it's really hard to attain. It's unattainable. You're going to find yourself in a system of guilt where you're always falling short, and then you work really hard to achieve, and again, it's unattainable, and you fall short again, and right back into that cycle. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got this, Zoe. Stay strong.
What do you mean?
Okay, settle down.
I don't know. I gotta go.
How wrong is it this little child should be focused on her schoolwork, playing outside, enjoying her life, learning about life. And here she is trying to understand what it means to be no part of the world and why she's not allowed to have fun and partake in certain festivities at school. That's just wrong. It's shameful. The cartoon is, not gonna lie, it's really good. I wish I had this talent, but the dog needs a little work. The dimensions are just a bit, it just looks weird.
When you love and obey Jehovah, that makes you special to him.
When you love and obey Jehovah, switch out Jehovah for governing body, that's what makes you special. But see, this little girl doesn't understand that. She doesn't know that she's worshiping the governing body. She thinks she's following the lead of some guy named Jesus. Another thing they're leaving out. She's hallucinating, guys. Just kidding. Oh, that dog needs a lot of work. The people they're really good though. Their movements.
Hey, it's a leopard.
Yalapa. Now, you know you should not be following a leopard, please.
Get away. We don't want you here.
There's the guys from the picture. Wow. Were those teeth round? I'm not sure if those kind of teeth are good for chewing. For a dog. My bad. Boy, Jesus has some nice clean cut hair.
What is he doing? He shouldn't be here.
Well kept.
Lord, if you just want to, you can make me clean.
Clean me, Jesus. Well, this is a kid's cartoon.
I want to
Oh, I want to. Touch me.
be made clean.
Clean me.
It's a miracle.
Do you feel the electricity between you and me?
Can you believe this?
I don't believe it. I do not believe that if you saw someone be healed of boils, their skin peeling off, if you magically saw that all disappear, you'd be angry. No. I'd have been running over there like, my back is pretty bad and I got some spurs. Can you please help me out? Not angry. Doesn't make sense.
Jesus isn't one of us.
He's not one of us. Poor Katie.
Jesus was different in what he did, said, and thought.
I'm sorry about your grandma. This is for you. It will help you feel better.
Thank you. And that made some people very angry.
Oops, I didn't see you there.
Now I wanted to pause here because something I noticed when I was watching this video live on TikTok is the skin tone has changed from this video from some older videos to the newest one. Her eye color has changed. Like here, they're like a dark brown or a gray, and now they're kind of like a honey amber color. And her skin tone is a little more on the warm side and a little bit lighter. Here, it's a little more on the cool, like it's a cooler undertone. And now, Zoe's skin is lighter and her eyes are lighter.
Are you okay? Let me help. Sometimes they pick on me too. Look who it is.
Do you all find that weird? That doesn't sit well with me. And I understand that maybe they just don't have the wherewithal to see how that could come across, or maybe this is intentional. I don't know, because they've changed all the characters. They've the father's not as built. He doesn't look like the dude from the father from The Incredibles or whatever that is. And obviously they've gotten better with their animations, but like, why'd you have to change the skin tone? That's weird. Y'all tell me what you think.
Are you okay? Let me help. Sometimes they pick on me too. People aren't always
like,
nice to...
Her lips are now even more pink, more flushed, brighter. I mean, we can tell she's the same girl, but...
Others that they think are different.
You should hang out with us, not that loser.
But Jesus wanted to be like his father, Jehovah. And that's what made him special.
Hey, darling.
So weird to try to attain to be like Jesus, who is trying to attain Jehovah. Impossible. How are we supposed to do that? How is a child supposed to do that when they don't even understand what some of this weird doctrine the Jehovah's Witnesses believe? She probably doesn't even really understand why Christmas is bad, birthdays are bad, but she just has to follow because she's being made to feel guilty for it. That's not normal, but they want you to think that this is normal for a child to have to go through this. They're fighting all the wrong fights.
How was your study with Sophia?
Mom! There's something I want to show you.
Oh, okay.
Mom, you need to pay more attention to what your daughter is reading. Let me just tell you that much.
All right, everyone, enjoy the holiday party.
Hey, Zoe. Aren't you coming?
Poor thing. It's so
Let me
mean
show
to
you how
Zoe.
it's done.
Hi, guys. You didn't go to the party? No, I want to do the right thing.
The right thing. There's just these two little kids in a library all alone playing together. Okay, fine, whatever. But it's unnecessary. It's done because just like they set up at the beginning of the start of this video, it's just about being different. And if we look in the Bible, the Israelites, they just wanted to be different. They were doing all the same things that the Canaanites were doing because they themselves were Canaanites, but they continuously tried to make themselves different. You can't be separate from something with which you actually live in. Good luck trying. Obviously, to some extent, you can do that, right? You can have your own boundaries. But this is again, a stretch, a reach. They're going to pull their backs out with the way they're trying to make people do mental gymnastics to make this attainable. Poor kid. I want to do the right thing. That's just breaking my heart. This is...
Okay, let's have some fun.
Oh, this is a lot of fun.
Oh, not again.
Hilarious. What a goober. Did you see that little look up to the sky like, oh, Jehovah did this. He did it for me. Isn't that one of their new songs? I will put up the picture side by side. I'd love for you all to leave a comment and let me know if you think that this is intentional or this is just over their heads. They haven't realized, like, in their changes what they've done to that character, Zoe. I'd love to know what you think. Am I just like pulling at stuff, or is there something there? Because it's not sitting right in my soul. There's so much more that I want to discuss when it comes to the annual meeting. I'll get to that. I'm probably gonna have to do it in short bits because it's a lot to go through. It upsets you. You feel like you want to fight with what you're hearing. Like, no, I wanted to jump in every other second and rebut something, but I wanted you to be able to watch it yourself, so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to interrupt too much. I want you to form your own opinion. So tell me what you've noticed. What do you see that they are trying to ingrain into children? What are they trying to normalize? What emotions are they appealing to? What kind of ideologies are they teaching these children with their behavior control methods? The way they're being ostracized and making it a point to have these little children feel ostracized in order to be different like Jesus was, because again, he's the example. So we want to feel different because Jesus was different. That critical thinking, they don't recognize it, but we certainly can. Pickles absolutely does not like these cartoons. She feels they are a travesty, and you should not let your children watch it. And with this new Ramapo that they're ramping up, and they're going to put all of their entertainment, their cartoon, their video production all in one place, I feel like these are going to be so regular. That cartoon is pretty good, right, y'all? It was, 12 minutes long? They could start making their own, like, Veggie Tales. That, I think, is their goal. Have a lot of these online resources, not only for JWs, but for other cults, other high control religions. It's a way to make money, and they're all about it. It makes a lot of sense to me. They're in the real estate business. Why not be in the entertainment business as well? They're publishing. Why not publish videos for other people? Write songs. It's coming. I'm telling you, that's what's down the pike. I think that they are going to start making some big changes, slowly but surely. I don't know if it will be such a big jump that those who are inside would notice, but you and I, if we're paying attention, we'll notice. I think that's all I have. I don't want to keep rambling on. These are intended to be short because I know they can be draining on your soul as well, and other people are going to be making similar videos because it's peak entertainment right now, and I'm just super curious as to what's going on in the Jehovah's Witnesses' heads, but as well as your heads. Like, what are you thinking? How is this going to affect their self-esteem, the children in the cartoons, having to deal with these kind of ideas that are so adult and even difficult for adults to swallow and digest, and now a child has to try to make sense of it, and they're thinking they got to go to the moon to be separate from the world. You all are awesome. You take care of yourself. The world can be a very wild place. My heart is with all of my friends. Just be safe, take care of each other, love each other, and I'll see you soon. As always, I forgot to do the whole please like, subscribe, and share. And again, the comments just boost the algorithm, gets other people seeing what's happening on the inside of the Jehovah's Witness organization, because worldly people aren't going to care about us. They don't understand like why it's important that they should have an understanding of what cults do to lure people in. And little children, targeting little children with entertainment like this. So if we can get more eyes in front of it, more secular eyes, get media coverage. We have the Washington, D.C. demonstration coming, which I will be there, so make sure if you're going, please come and say hello, introduce yourself. We need more visual. So that's how you can help by boosting. Boost me, please. Jesus wants you to. Bye.